All right. Welcome back. Telos Buzz, everybody. How's it going?
Hello, hello. It's going great.
We've
Awesome to
got
be back.
Brian here and Evan. My name is Liam. Great to see you guys today. How are you doing?
Doing great.
That's good.
Yeah, excited to have Brian with us, one of the core members here at Telos Culture, although like not as often up at the forefront on the buzzes and stuff. So yeah, we're super excited to have you here, Brian.
Thank you. I'm busy taking care of the tech stacks.
Super important, actually. One of the most integral parts of the Telos Culture team. Yeah, guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're just jumping on here, let us know where you're tuning in from. Obviously, I'm struggling with my words today. I am coming to you from London, Ontario, out in Canada. Where are you guys coming to us from?
London as well, living the dream here.
Toronto, Ontario over here.
We love London.
London's
we love
very
Toronto
nice.
too.
That's great. And I know we've got people watching us from all over. So whether you're watching now or watching later, let us know in the comments. Connect with people, get to know the Telos community. You never know. Someone watching this stream might be just around the corner from you. But also, don't go meet random people off the internet. Play it safe, kids. We got a great interview today. We're going to have Paul from Telland NFT coming in to speak with us. This is a very cool NFT project where when you are purchasing these NFTs, you're actually kind of purchasing stake in a plot of land, farmland, and you reap some rewards from how that farmland evolves and is farmed over time. Paul will have a much better definition of the project than I do, so stick around. And while we got you, though, before we get into that, make sure that you smash the like button and subscribe to Telos Culture. It is the best way to support us. Actually, scratch that. There's one way that's slightly better to support us, and that is to vote for us as your BP on the Telos mainnet. We climbed yesterday, guys. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. I think we're like in the 38th, 37th spot right now.
Yeah, so
Wow.
really, really great, super grateful to the Telos community for all of their support. It has been huge. We couldn't do it without you. Yeah. Do you guys have any other thoughts, or should we get into the news?
Oh man, yeah. Totally just excited, like you said, to have the community support. It's way appreciated. And yeah, keep voting, guys. We can't wait to keep doing what we're doing, I guess, and just keep doing it better.
All right.
Thanks, Brian.
No worries. I'm glad to help out the community with the blog producer as well.
Well, first up today, guys, most important thing we have to talk about, Vitalik is bullish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just excited about Telos Culture reaching the number 37th position and, feeling good about Telos and probably the Ethereum ecosystem in general, but very bullish on Vitalik. I can tell that our industry is going to grow quite a lot.
Not for financial advice.
Not financial advice. Please do your own research. Yeah. Evan, you got any other good dad jokes about Vitalik's little situation?
I was gonna do something about candles, but I don't know. Take that and run with it. Do with it what you will.
There was somebody out there who charted, like they did like candlestick charting off of it. Anyways, we won't spend too much time on the news today, guys, because we want to bring in Paul. But we do have one really big piece of news, which is the great place to get all the news. Today, the Telos Foundation just released their August update. So you can check it out and get all the latest news from the liquidity and exchanges team, the marketing team, core development teams, and more. You can get the latest recap on Mission NFT, find out about the EVM, and quite a lot of other stuff. What did you guys think of the update?
Oh, I'm very excited about them beta testing as Telos right now. I think that's going to be like improving the whole ecosystem like dramatically. as it
Definitely.
helps stimulate the whole EVM side of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
So
stimulates.
Telos, is that like the EVM version of what exactly is Telos? Fill me in.
Brian, you want to take a crack at
Telos
this?
is basically your version of stake Telos on the EVM side, so that now people who leave their tokens on EVM can now stake their Telos and collect some rewards.
Oh, great.
Prior to S Telos, people who left their tokens on EVM weren't able to collect any rewards. So hopefully this attracts a lot more people who are seeking some type of reward by purchasing Telos tokens on the EVM.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right. And just to overall incentivize the use of it. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so it incentivizes people to come out, and then beyond that, is there a liquid staking, like a liquid portion of it as well, Brian? I believe there is, or at least that would be my understanding.
I believe their current system is like you have to stake the tokens for a certain period of time before you get rewards. I'm not too familiar with their liquid side of things.
Right. Cool. But more about it in the newsletter, guys. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I'm also curious to learn a little bit more about the EVM supernode. I know that Jesse did a big talk on that, actually. It's on the Telos Foundation channel. It sounds cool. I actually, to be entirely honest, don't know too much about the supernode. I haven't been keeping up with it, but I know it's an important development. So I would recommend checking out the Telos Foundation on their YouTube channel. There's a video where I think Jesse dives into all of that. Worth checking out. Anything else catching your guys' eye on the newsletter?
Well, I mean, of course, there's the upgrade to Antelope Leap, which is great. I mean, we're keeping up with the times. That I guess is kind of a given that we're such a huge part of that community, the Antelope Collective. But it's just great to see that's already coming to fruition, right? A lot of their hard work.
Totally. Just the most exciting thing really to come out of the Antelope community these days, and just a massive milestone for Telos. Again, I think, like you say, just how involved we are in that process through the coalition. We are weeks away, I believe, from when we'll be upgrading to Leap version 3.1. So that's extremely exciting. They just announced the rebrand, and then already we are we're pushing out the updates. So exciting stuff. We got BCB here from I'm not sure where from. I thought it said where they were coming in from, but good to see you, BCB. There's a flag there. I'm not sure what flag that is, though. Does anyone know that one?
I really should.
Not too versed in my geography, but we should probably stop talking and bring in Paul, because I'm excited to learn all about Telland NFT. Before we do that, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe and hit all the buttons. It'll help us out. And don't forget to vote for us. All right, let's bring in Paul. Paul, how you doing?
Hey guys, good. How are you?
Great, good to see you.
Awesome.
No, good to see you too.
Thanks for joining us, Paul. Also, just a heads up, guys, that is the flag of Thailand.
Wonderful.
If my Googling is correct.
I'm connecting from Peru, by the way.
Awesome.
Oh, the representation. We love it.
Yeah.
How's the weather in Peru right now? I'd love to know.
Pretty cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it is.
I guess is that the elevation then? I always imagine because it's more central that it would be longer.
No, actually, I'm on the coast. But the thing is the difference of hemispheres. So yeah, we're in winter right now.
Winter right now. Yeah, exactly. Oh, cool.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I like how Telos is spreading all over the world now. We have Peru, Thailand, with some Canadian representatives right here.
It's awesome just to see the reach of it.
Really though, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, what we're planning to do here in Peru is to expand and have some meetings with people who are crypto enthusiasts, so we can meet and introduce Telos to them. So it's part of the plan. That's why we created this. If you have noticed, in telosperu.net, that's where we are now hosting all the projects we're making. We have Telpacas, we have OmniDojo, and Telland and Telland Gold right now.
Right. I'm going to drop that link actually in the chat right here so people can go and check out Telos Peru and find all of that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Speaking of which, one other link I'm going to drop in the chat in a moment is we recently did an interview with you, Paul, on the Good Block channels. So we're only going to sort of hit the high level of everything that you're up to on this call, but people who want to learn more about Telland and are feeling excited, and you should feel very excited, can go check out that interview. I'll get that link dropped right here. It was great. It was about a half an hour chat. It was lots of fun, and we get into the weeds of it.
Half an hour? It didn't feel like half an hour. It was really, really fun. Yeah, great.
Likewise.
Thank you.
All right. Well, why don't we kick things off, Paul, just with real quick. Tell us a little bit about the problem that you're trying to solve with Telland. So what it is and what's the problem you're solving? Okay.
I have a friend. We've been friends for like 15 years probably, and he told me like 3 years ago that he was starting a project in the north of Peru that's called Piura. It's almost bordering with Ecuador, and he said he was going to live there, and said, "Okay, good." And I didn't know any more about him until 3-4 months ago. Yeah, it's about, no, a little bit more, 4 or 5 months ago, that he came back to Lima and he called me and we met, and he explained to me what he was exactly up to. And I got interested in that project, and the project involved hectares of land that were destined to growing moringa. Moringa is a plant that is very powerful, has lots of benefits for the health. They're making products out of them, out of the plants. And like, for example, vitamins, I think they're making even coffee, chocolate, etc. So he said that he asked me if I was interested, and I said, okay, yeah. Let me tell me how much is it, and he told me it was about 50,000 soles. It was a hectare of land, which sounded to me pretty cheap. It was about let me think about it. It was 3,000, no, $15,000 if I'm not mistaken. No, $5,000. Sorry, $5,000. And so I got interested, and I purchased one of the plots. And when we were coming back, he and I were discussing about my involvement in crypto and NFTs, because he had already launched a couple of collections. And he said to me, why don't we do something connecting the crypto world to the plots of land that we have in Piura? And I said, that sounds great, because through crypto, people from all over the world can actually become involved and contribute to the creation of farmland and nutrition and the betterment of people in the north of Peru. And that's how the idea was conceived. And then Mission NFT came to being, and I said, okay, I have this idea. We have to participate in this awesome contest, and we're going to launch this as one of the proposals for the NFT community in Telos. And that's how we participated. We won. People got really interested. People started buying, and we are really happy with what we have achieved so far. So much that we presented because this was basically a thing that was a pilot program that we wanted to present to the heads of the original project. There is a much larger project called Proyecto Nuestro Paraíso. The owners of the project have like 1,000 hectares of land, and we just tested the project, the NFT project, with 1 hectare. So imagine 1,000. So we have much more available. So we presented the original project to the heads of this Proyecto Nuestro Paraíso, and they liked the idea very much, so we had meetings with them. The last one was a couple of days ago. We were ready to launch the new Telland Gold project, which is a collection of 275 plots. Well, the NFTs represent or want to represent the plots of land, and these each one of them comprises it is 1,000. No, sorry, it's I have problems with numbers. 10,000 square meters. Okay, of land. Okay, so each one is going to be a little bit more expensive than the original NFT. Is the original NFT of the first collection is 100 square meters. This one is 1,000. Sorry, 1,000 square meters of land, and each one's going to cost 3,000 USD equivalent in Telos. And the rewards are pretty much the same. It's going to be 50% starting the third year. The second year is going to be at 30%, and the first year. After the first year, they receive 10%. So it's 20% the first year, 20%, 30%, and 50% starting the third year, up to year 8, when the
Nice.
project finishes. Yeah.
Some
So the
very
return is
exciting
pretty
news.
attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Plus, there's also going to be some other add-ons that we're going to have. For example, this corporation that this group of people manages is going to start doing crypto things all over Latin America, and they're planning to have a chain of hotels, also Bitcoin houses in different places. We have one physical location in Lima, but we're going to have one in Bolivia. There's one in Panama already. If I'm not mistaken, they're about to open one in Canada as well. But in Latin America, there's going to be one in Brazil, in Ecuador, Colombia. And the plan is that in all of them, we're going to promote Telos as well. So the people in charge of this Proyecto Nuestro Paraíso are not only interested in Telland, but also Telos, because we presented the technology. They liked it very much, and they like the fact that transactions are so fast and so cheap. So they really want to promote it. And in those Bitcoin houses, we're going to see the Telos brand presented, and we're going to have also meetings with crypto enthusiasts who would like to learn more about crypto. Oh, they will know about Telos as well.
Well, first off, congratulations on all the success you've been experiencing lately. How does it feel
Thank
to
you.
like receive so much support from like the Telos community, like rallying around Telland, like from GUI's pick in Mission NFT to being featured on like Twitter Spaces and then all the podcasts afterwards? How does it feel?
Oh, I didn't expect it actually. I just wanted to participate and make the project known. Of course, I had the hopes that the project was going to be accepted, but not so much. It was from the very beginning. People started buying it, despite the fact that it was pretty expensive. Each one was pretty expensive compared to any other collections that are being offered. So I said maybe a couple of people might be interested, but it was much more. We have so over 50% of the original collection. Now the next project is a little bit more ambitious, but I hope that people, as they see that we are actually fulfilling what we promise, they start also becoming interested in the ones, but in the other ones. But actually, yeah, I feel overwhelmed by how much people, or how well people have received our collection. I'm really thankful to all the people that were involved in the Mission NFTs contest, and the jury, and of course Bikui, He was a great guy, supporting me all the way. So I'm really thankful to him and to all the people who got involved in it.
For sure. Yeah, GUI's great. What a
Yeah.
true gem. We were wondering what happens when someone buys an NFT. So what do you do with the funds?
Well, the funds go to the production of, well, there's a process of enabling the land for growing the seeds. So we have to prepare the land. Then we buy the seeds, we grow them. Fortunately, moringa grows really fast. So they're ready for production, I think, within the next 2 months.
Wow.
And we have a processing plant that is working, and then we come up with the products, and they are being sold in the local markets here in different districts of Lima, in Peru, and especially they tell me in Bolivia, our products are really well received, and people are buying a lot of the products.
Yeah, I looked up moringa. It seems to be widely used and accepted, kind of like food slash
Yeah.
medication. Lots of benefits. I haven't read extensively on it, but it seems very
it's
interesting.
it's a very
I didn't even
nutritional,
know
high
it
in vitamin
existed
C.
until I got involved. Yeah, but once I learned about it, I said, "Wow!" No, I'm starting drinking moringa coffee. It's delicious and very nutritious.
That's awesome. You'll have to ship us over some moringa coffee if you get a chance.
Yeah, sure,
Love to taste it.
sure.
We love our coffee here on the Buzz. So yeah, coffee sponsored by Telland. Anyways, so you've gone through this whole process of launch this project, figuring out how to purchase the farmland, and go through all of that. There's a lot of other farming NFT projects that are out there right now. So do you have any maybe advice to people who are thinking of doing a similar thing and want to, fund their work, in agriculture through crypto or NFTs? What would your advice be to somebody just getting into it?
Okay, first of all, to use the Telos blockchain to do it, because it's really, really fast and really cheap. Transactions are, a piece of cake. Not like any other blockchain. Forget about Ethereum, for example. Don't do it there. That's number one. And number two, contact the community. We have an NFT community on Telegram. If you can drop the link, that'll be awesome, because the community there is very supportive, and you will find GUI there. The big GUI is going to help you also. Start with if you know nothing about development, or just like me in the beginning, I didn't know anything. There are people who can guide you and through all the steps that you have to go through and start your collection, because there are different little things that you have to know. There are many details on the contract and the UI, and I'm not the tech guy, but I had to learn. And it is a process. It is a process. If you're not into technology that much, the community is going to help you.
For those who don't know, Telos community was completely community founded. The whole blockchain was community founded, and we're very supportive of supporting like new developers and new projects on this chain. And I'm so happy to know that Paul had a similar experience. To me, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
all of us came up through the community in that regard, right, Brian? You came up through the community through your work with discussions and have that experience.
Yeah, I submitted a worker proposal, and this is how we brought discussions onto the Telos blockchain as well. And I'm very thankful for all the help we've received from like Telos, the blockchain itself, and like the foundation. They provided like a lot of resources, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I started with crypto on Solana, and when I learned about Telos, I tried it, and then I found the community, and it made the whole world of a difference. So I said, no, forget about Solana, stick with Telos. Yeah, and that's what I did. So I have no Solana at all. Only Telos.
You heard it here first, folks. Fuck Solana. Come over to Telos.
Yeah.
Not financial advice, just community advice. Well, it's a party.
So you mentioned like you're gonna start like Telland Gold in the future.
Yeah,
What's
it's good.
different
Mhm.
between like Telland Gold and like the current Telland NFTs, other than like the size of the plots? Is there any significant difference?
It's basically it is the size and the support of new corporations that are going to be involved in the project. So we have more backing. If people weren't so sure about Telland because it was just run by two people who are basically not well known, now this one is going to be corporations backing it. So you will see as the weeks go by, you will see videos where we will explain explain this fact, and we will introduce the people who are the leaders, and we will see the site where everything works in the offices, because there are offices physical, not virtual, and so you will see little by little people will get to know what this project, how solid this new project is. The first one was a pilot. It's still, of course, we have still plots to, I mean, NFTs for sale. They're in on Tofu NFT right now. You can still earn what we, of course, have promised. We're going to fulfill what we have already promised, but the experience is going to be, let's say, a little bit more whole in that, for example, we have the hotels, we have the even clinics. They're going to have some health facilities also. So this chain that they have in the Proyecto Nuestro Paraíso, which is the mother project, is really big, and it comprises different corporations and companies. So it's the experience is going to be much bigger.
That's
Very
very
nice.
interesting. And that covered our next question, which and kind of last question. I know you got to get going soon, and so should we probably. But where can you get these? Is it just Tofu NFT? Or are we able to find these on any other marketplaces?
Tofu NFT, you can find the original Telland project. Telland Gold is on Telland, sorry, telosperu.net/Telland Gold.
Fantastic.
Okay, fantastic.
Well,
Yeah.
We are right at the half-hour mark, and I know you've got to head out, so we shouldn't keep you any longer. This has been just so much fun getting to chat with you and learn everything about your project. For those watching, I just dropped those links in the chat on where you can follow Telland on Twitter, visit their site, join their Telegram, find their NFTs on Tofu NFT. All of that is in the chat. I'm also going to drop some links here on where you can stay connected with Telos Culture. And go follow us on Twitter. Join our Telegram chat and all that fun stuff. And of course, as always, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to vote for us as a block producer on the Telos mainnet. Thanks again, Paul, for joining us. It was just fantastic having you here. Hopefully we can have you back again soon, and I'm really looking forward to the launch of Telos Gold, September 3rd. Is there what's the date where Telos the next
tomorrow?
There you go.
Tomorrow.
So we'll keep our eyes out for that tomorrow. Super exciting. Really glad you could come on before the big launch. Thanks again.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks everyone for
Thanks,
watching.
Paul.
We will see you guys all next week. Bye.